Hello there, everybody. We are back. We are back. We are live. My goodness gracious. Oh, I'm so happy to be back live here with you. By the way, take a look at it. We've got this all set up. We're getting the office started. Of course, you may have noticed previously, if you watched the video to the end, we now have lightsabers. Yes. Anyway, we are back. Back in black. I am so excited. So I'm gonna be able to. Salacious is here. So I will be able to get back on with streaming, 2 to 3 times a week. You know, before we were doing it 5-6 days a week, and I don't know if I'll be back on that schedule initially, but I'm gonna be back on here streaming with you guys. I'll be here Saturday morning for sure with the Lego Star Wars Battles event. We're getting back to it, boys and girls. We are getting back to action. I might be lying about that Saturday morning because we got to go and trade in our cars, but that's gonna be a long day of car shopping. Sucks. Can I say that? Anyway, guys. So we're gonna play Conquest, my very first normal Conquest on the SithHole account. I just got my, okay, I gotta go through this really. Can I just look at my, no, I have to look at this. I have to activate it. Hold on. I got my Datacron here. I gotta activate it. Go ahead and do that. Okay, so what did I get? A bunch of tenacity. Congratulations to you. I'll do that later. Yes. Okay. Why do I have to listen to this guy explain things to me all the time? Okay, so we're gonna be playing in my very first normal Conquest with the SithHole. The Sith Eternal Emperor Rush account is at 869,228 galactic power. We're gonna play my very first normal Conquest today. Let's see how far we can get. And hey guys, let's play some Conquest. Boy, am I super subscribed. Make sure you like and subscribe. You can join the channel. Everything's out there. We're back, baby. We're live. Who is on? Brady Banta. Already on Sector 3 in your first Conquest. Easy Conquest is definitely easy. But you have definitely spent some crystals to get to Sector 3, too. You have pumped out some crystals there, Brady. Welcome to the stream, Brady. Let's see. You're going to get 7-star executive in 4 minutes. Salacious. Hopefully use my video to guide you through that. Zombies Enthusiast, first time catching a stream. Thanks to Lego Star Wars Battles. Content helps you a lot. That is awesome. Charlie Neef says, please relic Jedi Knight Anakin. I'll tell you what, Charlie, I'll do that for a stream. I'll make a video before I go to bed. It'll be out in the morning. I like to make a video of that, you know? I've got Anakin ready to relic. It's true. I'll make a video of it. By the way, Zombies, Brady, welcome to streaming. It's been like a month since I streamed, just because I've been through this major life event, moving. We had to unpack our entire house, put everything away, get everything in storage, move in with the in-laws for a week. Then we moved into the new house. We've been unpacking at the new house. It's been quite the adventure. Now we're here. We can stream. Make sure to like and subscribe. Rafael Montero, what is up? What is up? So today we're playing Galaxy of Heroes. I'll be back this weekend. Not sure if it'll be Saturday or Sunday with the Lego Star Wars Battles event. I'll be back to streaming multiple times a week. The content will keep coming. I'm so excited to be able to stream. I'm so excited to be able to figure this out for you guys. I'm just so excited. This is outstanding. Okie dokie smoky. So, what am I doing? All right, we are playing my very first normal Conquest. I finished Easy Conquest. Now we're going to go into normal. Here it is. You can see Easy is recommended for anybody up to 700K. I'm actually over 700K. Normal is recommended at 2 million plus, but you don't have to have any. You just have to complete Easy to get there. I'm going for it, baby. We're going to normal right now. We'll get as far as we can get tonight. And, well, you know, it's already late. It's already late, so we're just going to do the normal stream, the normal Conquest tonight to show it off. Well, I need some water. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back on here streaming. Brady, you graduated high school last week. Congratulations, sir. What are you doing with your life? Where are you going to be? Are you going to be working or going to college? What's happening in your life? Tell us what's going on, Brady. Congratulations to you. That's an awesome accomplishment. Had to clear it out there. So, Brady, you have graduated high school during one of the, probably the most difficult periods since, I would imagine, maybe World War II, possibly Vietnam. You know, during Vietnam, when you graduate high school, if you either went to college or you were immediately eligible for the draft, and boy, what a disaster that was. So, probably one of the most stressful high school graduation times since, I would imagine, like the late 60s, early 70s. So, congratulations, buddy. Way to go. 10th grade was much better for you than 9th. Now you're going to be a junior. That's great, Charlie. Same salacious finished 9th grade. For you guys, that's awesome. Hey, Amy. Wait, Emmy. That's great. Higgle good. I love that name. That's a really Higgle good. Let's get in here and play this. Raphael, do you think it's going to be worth it because you're an SLKR rush and you did normal when you're about your GP? And I don't know. We're going to find out if it's worth it. Somebody asked me the other day, though. I don't know if it was you. I remember at this Galactic Power on my SLKR rush, when I had KRU Relic, and I had like OG Kylo Relic, and like Hux Close, Gear 12, I was doing some damage. So I think it was worth it. I think it'll be worth it. Let's see what the first one we get. Whenever an enemy gains 5 debuffs against tech, that's a possibility with Vader here. Healers and supports gain offense equal to 44.2% of the max health. This is what we do, boys. This is what we do, boys and girls. This is our first data disc. Healers and supports gain offense. That's going to improve Palpatine. It's going to improve Tarkin. I've got them both relicked. It's going to improve Veers. I have them relicked. All right, boys and girls. That's how we're going to do it. Equip. Confirm. Let's go. 2 weeks ago, Higgle. Man, you guys are all over. High school graduate. I'm so proud of you guys. You're a music nerd. My son's a music nerd. Did you know? Now, what's the music playing right now here, Brady? Let's see here. So the music playing right now is my my ba-da ba-da ba-da, and then there's some rag mix in there. My son wrote that. So my son just graduated college with I have twins. My one son just graduated college with a degree in musical composition, with a voice focus, I guess. So he is a music guy too. He has written all the music for the channel. So anything you hear that's not like disco or something, you know, I do get some music off of YouTube and from some independent sources. But any of the music you hear that's like this kind of this old style video game type music, my son writes all of that, and I put it on the stream. So I'm really proud of him. My other son just graduated, his twin brother, with his degree in aerospace engineering. He's actually living with us right now. He's going to be working for an aerospace firm, but he has to clear through some federal background checks, and that's going to take a few months. So while that's going on, he's staying with us to get that cleared. So really proud of my two of my sons right there. My oldest son is a gymnastics coach, as many of you know. He's 24. My youngest starts high school next year. So lots of cool stuff. The 4 boys in there. Jorge! Jorge is a member at the master's level. Jorge is paid good money for this. Are you ready? Jorge! 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 All right. All right. There you go, Jorge. That's one of my favorite intros. I'm so happy about that. When you become a member at the Master's level, $19.99 a month, you get your own intro when you join the stream. Other memberships are available down to $1.99 a month. It's really a great way to support the channel. It helps me put stuff together. It just keeps me going, guys. Keeps me pushing forward. Keeps me bringing out some content. Anyway, so good stuff. Good stuff. All you guys graduating high school. Look at you. Cybersecurity. Yeah, I remember, Salacious, you were talking about that. Okay, let's get into this. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so our first node is CLS 3PO. We're gonna crush this node, and I'm gonna do it not with these boys. So look at my options here. I have my Palpatine Vader team, and I've got my Imperial Trooper team, and I think that's gonna be my really only options. I might be able to pull something up. Let's try the bugs here. Let's try the bugs just to see if they can get going. I'll be able to do something with them, but I'm not sure I can get them going. So my supports here would be Poggle. Is Brood Alpha support or is he a tank? He's a support. Okay, so Brood Alpha and Poggle will be my supports here. They're going to get those bonuses. Let's try it out. We're going to try my Geos, which none of them, I think my max is G. Well, Geo Soldier is Gear 11. Look at this, we get to go around the... Gotta get... Chewie should always be your first target. Anytime you face Chewie, get him out of the way because all those sisters CLS causing problems. Come on, Chewie, get out. Get out. I don't like Leia having that stuff on her either, but okay, there we go. Chewie's gone. Now, we gotta get Leia out. Let's see if we can get Leia out. Look at these bugs, baby! That's a 5-star Geobrute Alpha. I think he's gonna hurt my brute. Look at him, he's still there! Okay, I'm gonna cancel this. Gives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buffs, right? So that's gonna be 280% damage. Boom! He's not geared up that much. Look at these bugs, baby! There's a third team. I got a third team available. At least for the first phase, I can use bugs in this conquest. There you go. That's awesome. I'll take out Leia. We don't care about Leia. As soon as we kill Leia, you boys, you're so special. My bugs. Low gear bugs get the job done. Let's see here. Salacious Cybersecurity last year. I remember you talking about an AP Computer Science. Very nice. You know, it's funny. Back when I was in high school, back in the 1980s, we didn't even offer. You couldn't even take like a computer programming course. You had to do it on your own. My best friend Cosmo, you guys have met him. You know, we were in the advanced classes, of course, and because you know, Newt's too smart, and he was actually like when we would get homework. Like, let me think about it. They would send us home with like a crossword puzzle for extra credit. And he wouldn't do the crossword puzzle. He would actually program the crossword puzzle into his Apple and then program the Apple to solve it on his own. It took him a lot longer than just doing it, but the skills he gained were essential to him. And when he grew up, he went to Missouri S&T, Missouri Science and Technology College. It's actually one of the more recognized universities for science and technology in the country. It's up there. It's a really good school. And he got a degree in math and physics, paid for it all with scholarships, and he was an RA. Then he went and worked for a satellite company. Didn't like the corporate stuff. Went out and started his own business and retired at 47. So there you go, boys and girls. Two ideas from that. You can start your own business if you got the gumption. And invest in real estate. He's got a bunch of rental properties too. He's my hero. He's much smarter than me. Let's try the bugs on these Ewoks. See if we can get away with it here. I don't know if this will work again, especially against these Ewoks. So, you bought the hyperdrive bundles of grad gift yourself. That is awesome, Brady. So I have a plan here, guys, and I've been thinking about this. And I was considering it, and I'm gonna do it. When I finish this Sith Eternal rush, which should be in the next 2-3 months, next 2 months really. Yeah, we'll be able to get rid of those buffs. Now we gotta get Elder out of here. When I finish the Sith Eternal account, I'm gonna pack it in on this account. I just want to do the Sith Eternal. Then I'm gonna do a hyperdrive bundle account. We're gonna play with that for at least 6 months just to see how to get that. Now this isn't going well at all because of all the stuns that the Ewoks give. I'm gonna have to put a big old team in here. I think this is gonna be Vader. Yeah, because these stuns are killing me. I think I'm gonna have to use Vader on this. Adam, what's up, buddy? Let's see here. What was his business? So, Charlie, his business was... Let's just get out of here. His business was web design. So he started a web design company back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And that was the time when everything just really took off. And people were just starting to get on the internet. Just starting to really look for web design type companies. So he would design websites and stuff, but they also designed a lot of e-commerce and other stuff that I don't really understand. He was doing a lot of like, he actually was like an IT consultant on the side because at the time people didn't know, you know, that you needed to be a hire stuff or use people for IT consulting. Here, let's put it's a creative team here. So he would like help some of his clients with their IT stuff, but he did a web design company and he ran it for about 20 years, and he still actually owns it and still gains some residual income, but he was able to retire off of that. Let's do this. Let's go Vader. Here we go. I think I can take out Elder right here. Yes, sir. That is what a Relic 7 Vader will do for you, my friends. Here we go. Let's take out Tebow. Oh, simple. Simple. On a non-laggy stream, you are right, Adam. Emmy, Geo's not gonna work here. You're correct. Thank you, Emmy. Unfortunately, there's a lag on YouTube, and I didn't get the advice. I just tried them out. You know, whatever. You don't learn it till you try, right? You gotta check it out. You gotta see what's going on. You gotta give things a whirl. Give things a whirl. It is good to see everybody again, guys. I really apologize for the delay there. Let's see here. I don't think Geo's are gonna work here. These guys are too fast. So let's use our troopers here. Let's use our super troopers. Veers. Sorry. Yeah, Veers, Piet. I'm going to use Tarkin with the troopers. And we'll see if Gideon can get off his... We'll see if Gideon can get off his turn meter strip. You got Vader Relic 5. He's awesome, baby. He's awesome. Adam is back. He's so excited. I'm glad to see it, Adam. How am I liking Obi-Wan? Let's talk about Obi-Wan in a second. Give me a second here. I will talk about Obi-Wan, I promise. I got it in. Okay, so let's get rid of boss. It's gonna be a problem here in a minute. Alright. So I will tell you that about Obi-Wan in the next few battles here, okay? Because what I want to start doing for you guys is as we have these conversations, like when I think about Obi-Wan, life discussion, stuff like that, I'm gonna start clipping it off and publish a video about it so people can see it that people want to see, right? So, hey, Terra Beast, what's up, man? Good to see you. Vader is still a beast. Oh, yeah, Vader's still a beast for sure. Mooch, what is? So what is Nooch? Is that the question? Somebody tell zombies what Nooch is while I go into tell you what I think of Obi-Wan. How about that? So somebody let zombies know what Nooch means. And so here are my thoughts on Obi-Wan. I believe... what's the speed here? I'm not going to see this. They're too fast. So, my thoughts on Obi-Wan are... First of all, I like it. It is not as good as Mando. It is better than Boba Fett. Now, that doesn't take much. I agree. I can hear you there. Terra Beast, welcome to Nooch Padawans. Welcome to membership, buddy. Glad to have you. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to be back streaming. I'm so glad you are. You have decided to make the leap to membership. Have I got the alerts on here? Where's the alert box? Did it pop on and I missed it? I apologize. But Terra Beast, welcome to Nooch Padawans. Always great to have a new member. I'm so excited to have you. I love members. I love all you guys, but I especially love members. So I'm not going to spoil any episodes. So. Let's go episode by episode of what I think of Obi-Wan. So, the first episode... Well, we'll talk about the Luke and Leia thing, okay? I think it is an effective idea to have Obi-Wan Kenobi a broken man. I think that's a really good idea. And I'll tell you why. You know, if you look at A New Hope, and what's happening there, nobody even knows what Jedi are. Like, Han Solo doesn't even know what the Force is. He has no clue what the Force is. So, I think it's appropriate that Obi-Wan Kenobi's a broken man who's in hiding. Other Jedi are in hiding. We introduced the Inquisitors. I like the introduction of the Inquisitors. I'm going to agree that Reva was a little overbaked. Hang on a second. Emmy, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Nooch Padawans, Emmy. You have joined what is obviously the best Star Wars gaming community on the interwebs. Welcome aboard, Emmy. Good to have you. I'm so happy you're here. So I think the game is wildly loud, huh? Hang on. I just turned the game down a little bit here. Sorry about that. So what I think is Reva is overdone. Like, she's just way too angry, way too much. And, you know, it's like, hang on, let me look at these buffs here. Gain damage over time. Ally scores critical hit, they recover protection. I like that one. Gains a buff, recover 4% protection. That's not as good. 5 debuffs, they gain 3 stacks. Oh, that's really good, dude. I'm getting that. Okay. So I get it. So Obi-Wan's a broken man. I like that. I like that part of the storytelling. I think that's appropriate. I like the Inquisitors coming. I think that's important. I think that I think that Reva is just overbaked. It's just too much. Like, I like the idea of having an Inquisitor that's man, I can't talk about episode 5 for real. I mean, there's important things happen. You need to watch episode 5. I can't fully talk about Reva, but regardless, her anger is just too much. You know, it's like we get the Sith are angry, but are they just like crazy angry? Let's try our Geos here. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna work here. I think my Geos are done, but let's try them out. So she's a little much, but I like the idea of the Inquisitors. I like that. I also, some of you are gonna object to this. I like the idea that Obi-Wan has to go on this side quest because Leia has been kidnapped. Now, yeah, the chase scenes with Leia are a little ridiculous. I mean, the very first time she escaped, there were 3 bad guys surrounding. That's Flea, I get it. There are 3 bad guys surrounding her, and obviously there was a directing cue where they were all just standing there, and then she runs for like a second, and then they all break, right? That was kind of dumb, and it was contrived, and I didn't really like that. But I like the idea that there's this side quest that Obi-Wan has to go on to rescue Leia because there's problems there, and it's active. Because obviously, Luke has never had anything interesting happen to him. We know, when we get to New Hope, this is just a spoiled, bratty farm boy who's just a big whiner about everything. He's never been kidnapped. He's not tough yet. Leia, obviously, we see in A New Hope, she's like 19 years old, and she's the toughest lady. She's the toughest woman in the galaxy. I mean, she is already just steeled, right? So I actually like that storyline, and I think it's really well developed. I think it's a good idea. Some people would disagree. That's fine. You're welcome to that. That's fine. So I like that. Reva is, again, she's just too much. Like, just too angry. With like seemingly no control at all. You know, we have a lot of Sith in these movies. We have Dooku, who's like this calculating. He's a count, right? So he's calculating. He never gets angry. Like, that guy never got angry. Not visibly angry. Like you can be angry and you can be a Sith without like this. You don't. It's acting, right? So I, by the way, for those who aren't aware, I have a BA. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Theater. So, and it may have been 28 years or so ago. But you know, I graduated with movie stars and stuff, so I know my business. I know people that are actors. Anyway. So yeah, sorry, I'm not talking here, guys. Is the game soft enough now? I turned it down. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, you know, you can be evil and angry. You know, Darth Vader is very composed. Not in this series, he's not. He is angry. Boy, he's ready to find Obi-Wan. I think that's great. So I think that they've just overdone her angriness, and they maybe should have thought about different levels for her character. Like, does she internalize anything? Does she have an internal monologue for any of this stuff? Or is it all just, bam, I'm really, really angry all the time, and I scream and yell at everything? I mean, it's just a little much. I target my Mothman. Let's get Han out of here. So, and then we got to episode 3, and Obi-Wan and Vader fought. And man, I'll tell you what, that got my juices going. It really did. It really got me going. It's like, here is the thing that we've all wanted to see for, I mean, I've wanted to see it for, 30 years. You guys have wanted to see it since Revenge of the Sith, right? Here's Vader and Obi-Wan going at it, and Obi-Wan is obviously just a completely broken guy. Now, here's where I take some issue with that fight, and it's the same as everybody else. And here's where I kind of take some issue with the series, too. And we're on episode 5, and I can't talk about it because some of you guys haven't seen it, and that's fine. But we'll get to episode 6 here soon, and we'll conclude the series. I just think the storytelling is lacking. Everybody's saying this could be a fan film, whatever. I'm not a good guy to talk about special effects. I was 5 years old when I saw Star Wars. A New Hope was just called Star Wars in the theaters. You guys know that. Those are amazing special effects. I'm not as hip on special effects. You guys are all about it. Fan films, great. I get it. I've seen the fan films, Maul, Vader, whatever. But I think here's a storytelling detail that I think should have happened. So Vader is looking at Obi-Wan through the flames, and we all know, we're all sitting there, and we're all saying, He could kill him right now. He could jump over the flames. He could push out the flames. He could just choke Obi-Wan from where he is. He could knock the droid away. He could pick them both up, bring them over here. He could throw his lightsaber at them. There are 1,000 things he could do to kill Obi-Wan in that moment, but somehow Obi-Wan escapes. And we're kind of left with this idea that, oh, well, Vader couldn't get him, so he let him. But it wasn't that Vader could. Obviously, there has to be something else. It wasn't that Vader couldn't get him. I think if they had added something very small there, it could have given us something to look forward to and given us a little more of an out. So, for example, when Vader's looking at Obi-Wan across the fire, instead of just standing there and then eventually just walking away, what if he had just raised his hand a little bit like this, like he was going to choke him or going to do something, and then paused. So he brings it up, he's going to do something, he pauses, and he brings it back down, and he says, "Bring my shuttle," or something like he walks away with his stormtroopers. And we know, so then we know there's something there. Is it that he wants him to suffer? Is it that he wants him to be healthy when he defeats him? You know, there's something there, but they didn't give that to us. They didn't give us those small little clues. And I think that's what's missing from the show, is the small little clues to say, hey, something is brewing, something is coming, something is here, something is there. And that's missing in Reva's character too. You know, small things getting Okay, hang on here. Gotta beat these guys. So I think that's what the show is lacking. But all that said, overall, I'm enjoying the show. I love the battle between these two. I think it's great. I'm really looking forward to the conclusion. Episode 5 is a banger. It is by far the best episode. It is by far better than anything that was in Boba Fett ever. You know, the second episode of Boba Fett was probably the pinnacle, except for the Mando stuff, obviously. But I didn't even consider that Boba Fett. I consider that Mando. It's like a different thing altogether. So, yeah. Oh, that's great. One great thing about Kenobi is that they really fixed James Earl Jones' voice. So, you know, when we look at Rogue One, you can kind of hear that he's an old guy doing these lines now. So they did something with his voice to really make it resonate and sound like it did 40, 50 years ago, right? So that was excellent that they did that. And I have to say, I really, really hope that they have gotten with James Earl Jones, they sat him down and had him read out the dictionary so that they can take all those words in the future and he can talk to us as Darth Vader forever and ever and ever and ever. Because they'll be able to take those words, put them into sentences as Darth Vader. 10 years, 20 years, 30, 40 years, he probably won't be around 10 years from now, you know? He's such a great actor. He's been a great person, but he's just getting older. He's just getting up there. So anyway, so all those things are good. So those are my thoughts on Kenobi. I'm really enjoying the series. I don't think it stands up to Mando, but, you know, this final episode, depending on what happens in the final episode, it could redeem the whole thing. Episode 5 was very close, gets us right on the right track. It's unfortunate it took us 5 episodes to get quite to there. But episode 5 kind of gets us on the track. We'll see if the finale really brings it home, because like the Boba Fett finale, it was so overdone, like just over the top. I just didn't enjoy it. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on Kenobi, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to start publishing that stuff, guys. When we do these, I'm going to pull my thoughts on Kenobi out. I'll throw that out there as a video for tomorrow so people can see it. Rex Master, what is up, man? Malik is a pain. You're stuck. I thought you got it. Somebody said that they got Malik the other day. Who was that? Darth Venom, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Obi-Wan and Bail really need Snapchat or something. There's no social media in a galaxy far, far away. So, hey, Cody, how you doing, buddy? Since Ahsoka and Ventress were added, what characters from the shows you want added in LEGO Star Wars Battle? Zombies, let's talk about that in my next LEGO Star Wars Battle stream. So, Emmy, I'm so glad you remember, and I'm so glad we got 2 new members today. Emmy joined, and we also had Terabees join. Just really appreciate that, guys. Thanks for the support. It is interesting. You know, the funny thing or interesting thing is that all of the TV shows and future movies are limited by the technology that was available in the original movies, right? The original trilogy. So we see readouts that are like these green screen readouts of concentric circles and stuff that if the shows are made today, you wouldn't see that, right? It wouldn't be there. I need to get to Vader on this because I can't gain turn meter here. I think that's going to be good enough. In fact, I don't even think I need Sidious. So like when you talk about Bail and Kenobi needing Snapchat, yeah, I get it. But yeah, we gotta do this. Because I can't gain turn meter, guys, while Hux has advantage. That's why I'm doing that. Let's just go ahead and kill Hux so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So yeah, the shows are limited by the technology that was revealed in A New Hope, and that's always really interesting to me that they have that limitation, you know? You think Bad Batch is better than Mando? I'm not there with you. And that's fine. You know, I know that for a lot of you guys that Clone Wars was your introduction to Star Wars. And you know, so a lot of you out there, and this includes my mods, I think that Kat and maybe even Cyrnol were introduced to Star Wars through the Clone Wars. And that was their first real experience. Then they watched the prequels. And so, you know, if that's really your bag, the cool thing about Star Wars is there's so many different ways to be introduced to it. You know, the sequels, we all say they sucked, but there's a whole new generation of Star Wars fans that may come up and 15 years from now, they may be loving the sequels and starting that going. You know, my generation, we hated the prequels, guys. I hate to tell you. You know, Revenge of the Sith was the best of them, but nobody in my generation thought it was better than any of the original movies. Just FYI, and still really don't. So, but that stuff changes over time and develops. I really enjoy. You know, Hayden said it best. He talked about, you know, he gets a lot more love now than he did 25 years ago when the movies came out, or 20 years ago when he started doing this. People just really had a nasty attitude toward Hayden. So he really talks about that, about how, oh, that didn't go well. Oh, that's why, you idiot, you gotta kill. Oh, Newt's too dumb. You gotta kill 5s, you moron. Now we can kill Rex. Oh, he's still there! We're okay, we're okay. It's okay. Yeah. Thermal detonators, baby! Thermal detonators and dots, not my problem. Clone Wars was the best show. Mando is the best. Emmy, I'm with you. I say, for me, Mando is the best Star Wars content for me, at least since Revenge of the Sith, and maybe since Return of the Jedi. Mando is amazing. I remember watching the first episode of Mando, and when Baby Yoda came out at the end, so we called it the time, it just blew up. It was like, holy Lord, this is Star Wars. That was so amazing when we got Baby Yoda, Grogu at the end of that first episode. So the only thing that could top Mando's Old Republic TV show or movie, that'd be really cool. Terry, first introduction was Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, there you go. Acting is way better than animated. I like live Star Wars better than animated too. That's just me. But you know, again, everybody's got their own. That's the great thing about Star Wars. Some people are introduced to it through the books. Some people, Kat, I don't know if you're on here, Kat. You know, one of my 3 favorite mods, Kat, was introduced to Star Wars through KOTOR, by playing KOTOR. That's his initial Star Wars. So it's a different experience for a lot of people, guys. Let's try our troopers here and see how they do. I'm running out of energy on these guys, so, but you know, I really want to go. We're going to go through this second bit of stuff here. I don't know if Gideon's going to survive this. We'll see. The prequel zombies, you know, the first 2 movies of the prequels, they're just not great. They have a lot of, you know, a lot of us love them now just because. For me, once I saw the sequels, I gained a new appreciation for the prequels. There we go. Oh man, a crushing defeat for the Sith Empire waiting in the crypt here. Wow, boom. I don't even care that they got their turn meter back. Wow, these troopers are too many dodges. Stop dodging, dude. What are we talking about? Nice disc combo. Thanks, Finbar. Yeah, the disc combo of. I'll show you the disc combo here. So if you're not aware, these are These are two of my favorite discs, by the way. These are really, really good discs to have. Here's my inventory. Whenever an enemy gains 5 debuffs, they gain 3 stacks of thermal detonator. That's a huge one to get in normal Conquest on my second disc. I mean, getting these 2 discs at the beginning of Conquest is kind of a coup, to be honest. You don't usually see these. Thermal detonator, 3 stacks is the big thing. And then allied healers and supports gain offense 44%. So that makes Veers better, Tarkin better. It makes Piet better. It makes Palpatine better. I'm sure it makes other people. It makes my bugs better. It makes my GBA and my my Poggle better. So there you go. Can always been released same time as Stranger Things 4. So I watched Stranger Things the first season. I really liked it. I watched the second season, a couple episodes, and I checked out. I don't know why. I don't feel like I disliked it. I just kind of checked out. I don't know why. I had a story to share with you about closing on the house. Okay, story time with Nooch. So this is the other thing we're going to do on these streams, guys. I'm going to tell stories. Let me look at these data discs. Hang on. 20% offense, recovering protection, potency. I'm not big on that one. Whenever they score a critical hit, I like that one. I like that. Okay, I like that one. So I like this volatile accelerator, but it just starts stacking up too many debuffs and the game starts lagging and that gets annoying. So I'm gonna go for this critical formation. Let's go down. Let's see if we can beat this Grievous team with just like Palpatine and Vader. Let's try it. Ooh. Okay. So here's my story about buying the house. I was almost defrauded out of a tremendous... Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. A tremendous amount of money. I almost lost a boatload of money buying the house, and I'll tell you what happened. You gotta be careful. I'm gonna need to be at a higher... that ability block! So, I was talking to my title agent, the title company where we closed, and we were talking about closing, and I knew that she was going to be emailing me with figures for closing to say, hey, we're getting ready to close, so make sure you send us a wire in this amount of money. A big amount of money, which came from the sale of our home, right? So I knew I was waiting on her to let me know what the amount was. I get an email from her, says, hey, wire us this amount of money, send it to this account, here's the instructions. So I go to my bank, and I say, hey, I need a wire sent to this address, please send it. And the guy's like, okay, you'll get a call from our wire department here later today. Bada bing, bada boom. I get a call from the wire department, and they say, you know, and by the way, this is tens of thousands of dollars for the down payment on the house. They say, you know, this wire isn't quite matching. We can't find this wire number to match up with the title company, and we're not really, it's just, they're basically saying that it just wasn't quite jiving, right? Like there was something wrong with the wire, and I'm like, well, that's really weird, because I got the email directly from my title company, so it doesn't make any sense that there's something missing. So let me email her and ask her what's going on. So I open up the email that I've been getting from my title agent, who's asking me for the money, just to see what's going on. I look a little closer at it. I realize I don't think this is her actual email address. Even though the email is coming from her and it looks the exact same as all the emails I've gotten from her in the past. When I look at it, her normal email was like, whatever, lady@titlecompany.com, right? This email was just lady@yahoo.com or something like that. And then I start to get suspicious, so I called the realty company and I said, hey, this is going on. Is this the right email address? They're like, let me check with her. That doesn't sound right, but we'll call you back and let you know. I emailed my realtor. I said, hey, is this the right email address? She goes like, no, I have this other one for her. Guys, it turns out somebody was either in my email or my realtor's email or my title company's email, had gotten the information for the closing, and had emailed me in my realtor's name and asked me to wire them tens of thousands of dollars, an amount that was very close to my closing dollar amount, so it didn't look suspicious. I thought it was from her. I had so many things going on at the time, I didn't really think to double check the email until my bank caught it. So my bank caught this fraudulent wire and stopped it before it went through and saved my life. Quite literally, saved my life. We still would have been able to make the down payment with the money we had left over, but I would have lost more money than I've ever... Guys, just when you sell your home, you got a bunch of money in your account. I don't see money like that normally, so I was saved by my bank. They saw the fraud and called it out, and man, that was so freaking lucky. So that is my story, the closing of my home. That's story time for today. Boys and girls, when you're sending a lot of money to anybody and you get emails about it or phone calls, make sure you're verifying. Do double checking before you try to send wires or cut checks or send somebody money. Don't do what I did, because if my bank hadn't caught it, I'd be out all that money and I'd be in really, really bad shape. So there you go. That's the story. All right, what's going on here? What's going on? Did somebody else join the stream? I thought I saw another member here. Butters! What's up, buddy? Emmy, you can't get these discs in hard mode. They are the best. I know, Emmy, they are, man. And I got lucky. I got really, really lucky with these discs here. I'm going to do this one just to recover some protection. I really like this one. It's only a 1 dot, which is really valuable to me, I think. Let's see. The first season, man, was very special for a lot of people who didn't know a thing about Star. Yeah. So the kids that my son coached, my son's a gymnastics coach, the kids that he coaches, Star Wars for them is Grogu. They love Grogu. So that's going to be their Star Wars growing up, and every generation has a different Star Wars. Let's see here. Let me try something different on this, because I'm running out of energy on these guys. So let's run some Sith. See if we can get Thrawn in there. If these guys can get a turn, I might be able to do something here. I'm just going to try it out and see what happens. Yeah, let's get Dooku in there. Zombies. You don't get why people like episode 3 so much more than 1 and 2. Well, hey Scramba, how you doing? This account does not have First Order TIE Pilot on it. First Order TIE Pilot? Oh, you're First Order. Yeah, I remember talking to you. You were the First Order TIE Pilot guy that loved my Omicron. Well, that didn't work at all, did it? Wow. That was a JTR slaughter. I don't think I can beat JTR here. 100 crystals short of Executor. Anything you think I could do? Get some crystals? I don't know, man. For me, it's a great movie because not like 90% of the good guys, when they die, they come back and like them. Yeah, I think that Revenge of the Sith is a great movie. I'm an original trilogy guy. That's what I was raised on. But Revenge of the Sith, to me, I always thought the transition of Anakin from good to evil was a little bit swift, obviously. But when you look back at it, George just said, I'm going all out. I don't care. He's going to kill children. He's going to fight Obi-Wan. We're going to get the whole scene. The fight in lava on Mustafar. We didn't call it Mustafar back in the day, but the fight on Mustafar was something that was in lore for so long. It was so great to see it. I don't know if I can get through this in any other teams here. Just because, we'll see. I think I'm running low on speed. And just, the dialogue is hokey. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Well, Anakin, we know what your point... Vader's still going first. What a mensch. We know what your point of view, Anakin, because you're saying it. And when you say something out loud, and it's opinion, it's your point of view, buddy. There's hokey lines, but man, it's such a good movie. It's so much fun. And just for the lightsaber duel at the end alone, it's so epic. It's so epic between those two. They're just the best. They're just the best. Yeah, I almost got swindled out of, literally out of my life savings. Literally, so, yeah. Zombies, yeah, the Anakin turning evil, there should have been more background work on that. The thing is that they bring some color into it on Clone Wars, which should you really have to do that? You know, I don't know, but I agree with you. That's a little bit clumsy. It's a little clunky, but you know, it's so much fun. Mickey the Ploods, what's up? Your sister revenge does wonders for the will to live. Does yes. Yeah, shout out to the Wire Company big time. It was big because Anakin was right upset with the Jedi Order because they didn't save his mother, even though it was kind of a quick turn though. Quick turn. The birth of Darth Vader, Ermagerd. Episode 3 battles are the best. Episode 3. My favorite is currently moving. It's a pain. You're moving. Oh, where? Oh! Are you leaving Orlando, Mickey? I know you guys have been down in Orlando, and that's kind of your family's thing. Like, you make content about Orlando and stuff. How would you get crystals free to play after doing all the dailies? Maybe go do some of the journeys. If you got some, maybe you got some journeys you haven't started yet. You can go to like the first levels of a few journeys that are easy, and you can get some crystals that way. Yes, Clone Wars animated series adds some depth to Anakin. Nobody can say the First Order type on a single bad line of dialogue. That's true. You're right, Scram, but that's true. He does not have a single bad line of dialogue. None of the TIE Fighter pilots do. In A New Hope, you have the TIE Fighter pilot, look out! And then he rams his TIE Fighter into Darth Vader. It's an amazing piece of dialogue, and it actually destroyed the entire Empire, so that's a good piece there. That might be the only line a TIE Fighter pilot ever says. Look out! Interesting. Scream a reminder, you're funny. You already spent $1 to get executor. Yo, okay. Alright, you took a shower for the first time. Well, Higgle Woggle, congratulations. I hope you've been bathing. Alright, let's try one more level here. We're going to wrap up the stream, guys. I'm just so thrilled to be back on here with you, having a good time. Man, I'm so low on these guys. Let's try our troopers and see if they can pull it off. The nice thing about my troopers is I got a bunch of speed on them. The rough thing about the troopers is, I don't know, they're pretty awesome. They want to keep their mouth shut. Yeah, right. You say one thing, you get the Death Star blowed up. You shut your mouth after that. TIE Fighter pilots, shut up. The stunning is gonna hurt here. I don't see Ewok Elder. Can I get some assists? There we go. Wicket's out. Let's get Chirpa. If Chirpa's out, then we're good to go. I don't care how many stuns they get. Let's put this on Veer since he's Relic. There we go, baby. Heplu's almost dead. Now he almost is dead still. Now he's dead. Let's get old Tebow out of here. There we go. Alrighty. Well, that's going to wrap up our this is exciting, very first normal conquest on the free-to-play Sith Eternal Emperor SithHole account. On the very first day, I did one refresh. We got this far. I'm going to leave it for now. I will definitely keep you updated as to how far I get when I finish this level. Where are the... Oh, look at that. You can repeatedly earn this knowledge rewards each time you win an optional battle here. So we can keep getting something to do with Datacrons. We can replay Datacron stuff to get maybe like the boosters or the things that we slice them with, or what. I'm still learning how this works. I don't have a lot to say on Datacron just because I'm going to be learning how they work by using them. So we'll see how they work when we get into our first Grand Arena. Alright guys, there's your first day in Sector 1 on the Sith Eternal Emperor free-to-play account Conquest. Normal Conquest for the first time. I'm going to definitely keep saying Higgle Woggle. I hope you guys are enjoying me saying Higgle Woggle, oof good. Higgle Woggle, oof good. Higgle Woggle, oof good. Out loud. Your pet hamster died with the same name. Alright, one more story, and then we'll head out. We had a pet hamster back. My sister. I don't want a pet. I don't want any. I want a dog. I want one dog in the house, and that's all I want. I don't need any other animals. Okay. My sister had a pet hamster back in the day. We're talking early 80s. We went on vacation somewhere, and we came back, and the hamster was not in the cage. And the house did not smell too good every time the heat kicked on. So we kind of made the assumption, and it seems like a pretty good assumption. Hey, Matthew, what's up? Matthew and Shay. It seems like a pretty good assumption that the hamster climbed down into the heating ducts and turned into a fried hamster somehow. And then we had hamster rotting stench throughout the house because we never found that hamster. So anyway, that's my hamster story. My son had a hamster for a while. She lived a long, healthy life and then passed away. So there you go, everybody. I'm so glad to be back streaming. I'll be back this weekend, either Saturday at some point or Sunday with LEGO Star Wars battles. Then we'll start to figure out some kind of cadence here with the new streaming and the way I can rig this up. I'm so happy to be back streaming with you guys. Have a great night. We will see you tomorrow. And of course, always remember, as you go about your day, as you live your life, as you spread goodwill toward humans around you, as you graduate high school and move on to life and to college, as you take a shower for the first time and enjoy yourselves, as you say, higgle woggle oof good, higgle woggle oof good, higgle woggle oof good, higgle woggle oof good, nooch too good.